The harmonious forest was filled with all manner of adorable animals, great and small. Yet none were as adorable nor popular as the little sheep. Her highly praised fleece was white and soft as fresh snow, and it seemed all the other animals of the forest wished to befriend her. Yet one day, a terrible wildfire ravaged the forest. The sheep survived, but suffered scary burns. She looked upon her hideous scars and was afraid she would lose everyone's love. These anxieties drove the sheep to apply similar-looking cotton fluff to her wounds. It was painful, but it could recreate the sheep's formerly beautiful fleece. The cotton fleece deceived most of the forest animals with one exception, the wily fox. The sheep sought out the fox and pleaded with him to not reveal her secret. But instead, the fox said to the sheep, "Why do you try so hard to hide your injury? The forest does not love you for your white fleece, but for your kind heart. Let everyone see your injury, and you'll be just as popular as before." The sheep trusted the fox's advice and revealed her hideous scarring. Indeed, far from abandoning the sheep, her many forest friends gathered around to console her with kind words and fresh grass. But it did not last for long. The sheep soon noticed the other animals sought her company less often. Sometimes they even quietly avoided her.
Poor child. That scar is so hideous.
I want to remain friends, but how can I ignore that hideous wound?
Rather than pretending nothing is wrong, it'd be so much easier not to talk to her anymore.
Such words came to the sheep's ears increasingly often. If only the sheep had not listened to the fox's advice, then even today she might enjoy her old popularity. This is what I thought after hearing that story.
Not afraid? Not even one bit? You're a brave one. Remember you? The administrator, right? You're a fragile little thing, especially compared to the others. What game is Shu playing, I wonder? Sending you in here while she hides in her office.
It's about Osiris. We haven't seen Osiris's personality reassert itself since she returned from Neuhansa.
Please let Miss Shu and the others go. I can give you my body, Ausar.
Ugh! You will regret trusting these weaklings!
Right. Ausar. Administrator, I'd like to talk to you about Osiris and Ausar. About what we know of each one's personality and how our relationship and her situation have deteriorated. These are things known by very few. We had thought our problems could be solved by placing the Ausar personality under a tight leash. But it looks like we were wrong. Things have gotten to the point where I'm afraid we need you.
So, what do you want from me? That Shu sent you all the way here to tell me this? Ridiculous! Now you listen to me. Once I get out of here, I will teach Shu and all the rest of you a painful lesson. Then you'll learn the consequences of angering me. What else can one say? Oh, shut up! Couldn't you see Osiris was getting in my way? Wait, what's that look on your face? What, are you trying to provoke me? Look at all the trouble you had with one little burned-out factory. And your teammate is still lying on the bed. What else am I to conclude but that you're a bunch of pathetic weaklings? Is it not obvious? Those children's toys can't even compare to a flick of my wrist. Is there any reason for such pointless promises? We both know the factory's goose is cooked, so how am I supposed to prove myself? What exactly is that ugly little thing? So you want me to prove I could have handled the Spealght mission on my own with that? Well, how will you know if I succeed? take this little trinket with you in the hopes I might enter your dreamscape? Whatever. As if I care about your little games. And as far as I can tell, none of Shu's schemes have ever succeeded. You intrigue me. Very well. I'll take you on a little jaunt. Pass me the helmet through the partition. I won't hurt you. I'm honestly curious to see what kind of dreamscape you've built. I'm ready. We can begin any time. What? I can't see a thing. What are you waiting for? Stupid design. Is this it? This world seems no different from the real one. Ah, it's been so long since I've been free of my shackles. I don't care if this is a dream. This feels so good. Hey, great job with the recreation of that crappy old factory. I suppose that means those annoying AGI mechas and guards will be turning up soon? Infiltrate? That's not what I intend to do at all. Like I've said, I will prove I can raise this place without even breaking a sweat. Why would I have to sneak around like you weaklings? Well, the stage is set, and all that remains is for me to give my audience the show they want to see. You just back off, open your eyes, and watch and learn.
Hey, stop there! Who the heck are you? And how did you get in here?
Just get out of my way, minions. You aren't worth my time. If you wish to use my power, be prepared for my power to use you in return. Huh, keep your mouth shut and admire my power. My turn. Run? Do you really think you can get out? Look around. You will die. Time to say farewell.
I don't know if I would ever meet anyone else as kind-hearted as little Osi.
Yeah, she's a real darling. Won't bother a fly. By the way, did you get the present she made too?
Lil Osi was the only one who noticed I was feeling a bit down last month. And when I got back to my room, I found a little handmade doll and a nice letter she wrote.
I heard she even took in a stray cat last week and has been nursing it back to health day and night.
If there's a candidate for a real living angel among us, I think Lil Osi must be it. The girl's ears pricked up at the mention of her name. She paused en route, her eyes dipping in nervous excitement soon after. I was just doing what I should for my friends. The girl wanted to join her friends on the battlefield, but she was not ready yet. She still needed more practice and training. Thus, she decided to support her friends in some other way. A smile tugged at the corners of the girl's mouth. There was something wonderful about receiving that kind of praise. She took her good mood back to the break room and a fresh resolve to be the kind of person all her friends would love.
Eliminate intruders. Glory to Spealght Industries. Glory to Spealght Industries.
I remember now. You weaklings couldn't defeat all the AGI mechas back then, could you? And they chased you down like you were a pack of stray dogs. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn each and every one of these AGI mechas into scrap metal! Huh, keep your mouth shut and admire my power! My turn! Oh, they break so easily. You're so time to say farewell. Die! Decision. Light or death. Resistance can have only one outcome. It's time to settle the score. Huh. Run? Do you really think you can get out? How pleasing.
Error. Error. Operations failed. Operations failed.
You see that? They can't stop me, no matter how many of those gewgaws they send. Ugh, you're even more useless than I thought. I mean, you can't even keep up. Fine, I'll wait for you. For now. That's actually an excellent idea, now that I think about it.
Osi, this is for you.
Oh, what is it?
A doll of you. I probably did such a bad job you don't recognize it.
No, I do, but...
I thought I should give you a present in return for your handmade doll last month. It was so cute. I just have to look at it whenever I get stressed.
Oh, right. Thank you. The girl returned to her room, gift in hand, to find her cat by the door. Already well on its way to recovery, it brushed up to the girl's leg. Hey, little kitty. You can walk now. The cat lifted its head in an enthusiastic response. The girl rubbed the cat affectionately and placed it back on its bed.
I just can't figure out this dirty furball's appeal.
Huh?
Or that weird little doll thing. What was it meant to look like?
Am I dreaming? Where's that voice coming from? The girl surveyed her room, looked under her bed and on the balcony, but still couldn't find the source of the mysterious voice. If it's not coming from anywhere in this room, then does that mean... Was that... me?
Yes, admin. Zembo Tengu here. Ha! The blood swift as the wind. Yeah! Ha! Eclipse feathers, scatter! Vanish! An enemy. Right on time. The blood moon is falling. Ha! Orgy. Thousand peck! Eclipse feathers, scatter! Ha! Slay them all! Slash! Yeah! Enemy down. The blood moon is falling. It ends here. I would never disgrace my sword.
What do you hope to gain with such lavish and sudden praise? Flatter me as you will. Weaklings like you will never be fit to be my companion. That said, it is understandable that you would wish to follow me now that you have witnessed my strength. So, for now, I will allow you to feast your eyes upon my glory. Yes and no. I can watch her memories like I'm watching a movie. But sometimes the reel gets stuck. Or I get bored and my attention wanders. And then I look up again when your antics get too much. I've never prevented her from watching mine. You should go talk to her. Maybe she's the one who's preventing herself from watching.
Zembo Tengu here. The blood moon is falling. Slay them all. Swift as the wind. Yeah! Eclipse feathers, scatter. Yeah! Slash! Slash! An enemy. Right on time. It ends here. Orgy. Thousand Peck! Slay them all. The blood moon is falling. Swift as the wind. Eclipse feathers, scatter! Huh. Huh. I would never disgrace my sword.
Oh no. I don't understand. Did I do that? The girl stared at the handmade doll on the ground. She clearly remembered placing it by her bedside table yesterday. The doll had been ripped in two, a fitting allegory for the soul of the girl currently looking at it. Kitty? A terrified little kitten peeked out from under the sofa, its recently healed front paws trembling in fear, as if terrified of its master and something she had done. The girl thought to herself, "Oh no. Is it possible I did something horrendous here?" She turned slowly to the mirror and was shocked at the figure staring back at her. Who are you?
Well, I enjoyed letting off some steam, but I'm getting a little tired of this. That's the thing about excitement. It comes quick and it goes quick. And fighting those opponents was child's play. Ugh, forget about it. And keep up, please.
Don't worry. I'll stick with you for the whole mission.
I'll do my best.
Zembo Tengu here.
I'll end this. Useless. Really, so reckless.
Thunder! Ha! Slash!
Sword.
Okay, you fools over there. Time to pack up and go home.
Finish it. Quick. I can get even stronger.
Don't you disappoint me, Craps.
Really, so reckless.
Zenbo, let's go. Understood. Quills, thunder.
Eclipse feathers, scatter.
I'll heal all your wounds.
No need to worry now.
Please, heal everyone's spirit.
The blood moon is falling.
This is getting fun.
You have swift as the wind. I can get even stronger.
Now's our chance. Let's use it.
You're a tricky one.
Zenbo, let's go. Understood. Quills, thunder. I would never disgrace my sword. Zenbo Tengu here.
I'll end it. I can get even stronger.
Vanish! I would never disgrace my sword.
You say that you're her companion, and yet you're asking me this? That's true. Yeah, she has always been like that, putting the needs of others before her own. Constantly worrying that someone else may be ever so slightly unhappy. She never knows how to say no. She's not changed ever since she was taken in by that inconsequential organization of yours. She seems to think she's cared for, looked after, but all she's really doing is taking orders from a bunch of weaklings. In the training room, the girl wielded her scythe hard. Even though she was sweating profusely and her hands holding the heavy scythe kept shaking, the girl gritted her teeth and raised her arms again and again. Disassociating herself into two identities? That must be the girl's fault. She's too useless. It's time to stop mucking around and to become stronger. This girl won't let everyone down.
Hey, do you feel like Lil Elsie is pushing herself a bit hard these days?
Yeah, she's always had a great work ethic, but you know, it might be because she's got her hands on the new access key and can't wait to use its full potential.
Come to think of it, what did you think of Little Elsie's behavior at the last test of courage?
The very voice the girl most dreaded was the same she found whispering into her ear. Was there something deeply dark and cynical within Osiris? Or had her good girl persona been an act all along? It was her greatest fear, and drove the girl into an endless honing of her skills with the new access key, so as to hopefully never hear that voice again.
Such a little princess! Wouldn't it be easier to just wipe them all out?
Little Osi, what's wrong? She's fainted! Quick! Call the medical department! Zembo Tengu here.
I'll end this. I can get even stronger.
Yeah!
I will protect everything I hold dear.
Swift as the wind. Yeah!
Thunder!
I would never disgrace my sword.
Watch out! Here's a question for you. What happens if you die here? So, if you die here, there will be no one to witness me flatten this entire place? Ah, forget it. This is pretty much a farce anyway. Keeping you alive will add to the challenge. Carrying a weakling like you, completing my mission, and keeping you from harm? This makes things more interesting.
Little Osi, guess what? We're in the same group for the first round tenure test.
Oh, yeah. I got the message.
You don't seem that happy about it, little Osi. Oh, I get it. Are you worried I'll bring the group bad luck?
No, not at all. I'm very happy to be in the same group with you, Sis Bear. I'm just afraid I'll be holding you back.
What? Your efforts in the training room have become legendary. You're worried about fainting again? Don't even think twice about it. It's really common in training. I've even been known to faint from hunger a few times.
I don't think it's the same, is it?
Come on! Let's just do our best. We'll be joining the Special Task Force together this year.
Right. I'll do my best.
You'll never win with such a weak teammate by your side.
Little Osi, what's wrong?
I'm fine, Sis Fair. I just need a bit of rest. Osiris ran to the nearest bathroom. She kept staring in the mirror. She saw her face one moment, another the next. Finally, she sagged exhausted against the bathroom wall as she struggled to contain her mounting sense of disgust. I can't. I don't think I can hold her off.
Hey, I have a question. What did you people do to make Osiris like you all so much? How did you fool her into being so obedient to you? I've spent more time with her than any of you have. Nothing. We're below that crappy factory now. Watch how I demolish this place.
Leave the front to me. I'll keep you all safe.
Oh, looks like we've got entertainment here. This is boring. Why don't you just come together?
Nice timing. Slash! Access key charged! Lightning! Answer to my will!
Okay, my little kitties, here come my claws.
Slash! Nice timing. Slash!
This is boring. Why don't you just come together?
Penetrate my shield. This battle ends here.
Okay, I admit,
Access
that
key
was a good
charged.
one. Let's keep going.
Slash! Easy!
You really do mean business. Time for me to get serious too. Careful. Getting stabbed.
Never gonna penetrate my shield. Lightning! Answer to my will!
Phew! Handles great.
Nice timing.
Oh, come on. Haven't you had enough? Back at you.
Access key charged.
Careful. Getting stabbed hurts.
Lightning! Answer to my will! This battle ends here. Slash!
Okay, this is starting to get real.
Shield.
I honestly thought you would dodge that.
The battle's over. Don't worry, everyone's okay.
Oh, what's going on? My head suddenly hurts like crazy. But you seem perfectly all right to me. Don't let me find out that you've tricked me. A little pain is nothing to me.
Looks like we didn't make the cut once again.
Oh, yeah, well, Miss Shu doesn't mince words, does she? You can't even dodge such an attack. You even tripped your teammate up. Such cooperation will never allow you to pass the test. And so on.
I'm sorry. I felt very distracted during the test.
That's all right. We can always redo the test in a few days.
Sis Fair, you joined Aether Gazer to protect humanity, right?
Yes. But if you want to be specific, the source of all my precious memories, my family, friends, the forest around my hometown, you know? I won't allow anyone to harm them.
Wow. That's amazing.
Oh, is it? I don't think so.
I basically grew up at Aether Gazer. The Special Task Force was a natural step to repay everyone's kindness, but I never thought about it the way you do.
I'm not sure I agree with that. I think you're really amazing in your own right. Isn't that why you're working so hard? I thought that was your biggest motivator, to try to give something back. All right, we'd better feed our hungry bellies first. Come on, we're gonna pass the test tomorrow, okay?
Yet Verdhandy's words were a cold comfort for the girl at that moment. Because the girl realized, deep down, her situation was nowhere near as rosy as it looked. These sorts of casual encouragements felt more like a weight on the girl's shoulders, or a spiderweb trapping her movement. Can I trust the words of the fox?
Leave the front to me. I'll keep you all safe. Here we go. I'm gonna use this power to keep you all safe. Piece of cake! Cover you! You're never gonna penetrate my shield! This is my fate! The battle's over! Don't worry, everyone's okay.
That's more like it! All right! Time for me to tear all of you to pieces!
All units advance on the targets. Capture the intruders.
Come then! Let me see how much clunking junk you have for me to smash! And don't worry, it'll be your turn soon. We weren't properly introduced the last time we met in the Source Layer.
The last time?
The transparent fluid traveled through the cannula into the girl's veins. She regained consciousness without any idea of how or when she'd been transported there. The girl noticed blurry shadows moving and talking from outside the window. Their conversation appeared somewhat heavy-laden.
Are you sure it's another personality entirely?
Yes. In terms of body language, speech patterns, everything. There's no match between our Osiris and the person who destroyed the training room.
How could I not have seen this coming?
The girl listened to the conversation as her hands unconsciously squeezed the bedsheet. They already knew? Was this sweet, good-natured girl's body inhabited by an evil, violent entity incapable of neither empathy or kindness, but only destruction? What would become of her? Was she destined for a life under a microscope like some kind of lab rat? Could she even hide this new reality from everyone? People would begin to treat her differently. The girl wanted to leave her bed, but found herself incapable of movement.
Do you have any idea of the cause?
Most likely, overuse of that access key living soul generated a whole new personality.
No! She was here before I got the living soul.
Even so, this is a kind of pathological sickness, correct?
Pathological sickness?
Yeah. I'll come up with a treatment plan over the next few days. Don't let her use that access key again before then.
Okay. We'll keep a close eye on her.
The girl decided not to say the words on the tip of her tongue. They're right. If this is an illness, then the girl's just a helpless bystander. Sometimes people just get sick. Nothing anyone can do about that. Yes. All the girl needs to get better is simply to accept this treatment. All I'm doing is simply not disclosing a few things that I'm not sure about anyway. I'd hardly consider that lying.
Leave the front to me. I'll keep you all safe. Piece of cake! Nice timing! You're never gonna penetrate my shield! This is my faith! Slash! 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 Here we go. I'm gonna use this power to keep you— Lightning! Answer to my will! You're never gonna penetrate my shield! Slash! Slash! Piece of cake! Nice timing. This is my faith. Access key charged. Lightning! Answer to my will! Ha! The battle's over. Don't worry, everyone's okay. Leave the front to me. I'll keep you all safe. You're never gonna penetrate my shield! Nice timing! Slash! This is my faith! Piece of cake! Here we go. I'm gonna use this power to keep you all safe. Lightning! Answer to my will!
Don't worry, everyone's okay.
Leave the front to me. I'll keep you all safe. You're never gonna penetrate my shield! Slash! Easy! Slash! Here we go. I'm gonna use this power to keep you all safe. Slash! Slash! Nice timing. Lightning! Answer to my will! Piece of cake! You're never gonna penetrate my shield! The battle's over!
Don't worry, everyone's okay.
Why did they call off the operation all of a sudden? I don't know. The medical department didn't say anything to anyone.
Poor girl. So that evil personality is still stuck in Osiris's body, right? So where is Lil Osi right now?
I heard they're keeping her under observation. And Shu is teaching her how to suppress the other personality. How did you find that out? The observation room is off limits, but I happened to catch sight of Lil Osi sitting by herself when I walked past. She looked real lonely.
It's time to administer the medication, Osiris.
Fantastic. Did I do that? I mean, destroy the equipment in the observation room and damage all those AGI mechas?
Oh, no, that wasn't you, Osiris. Well, I suppose it was in some sense. In summary, you are unwell, Osiris, but you'll be fine once we treat this sickness. I'm sorry. Shu asked us not to let you see any of these, but your body seems to be resisting the anesthetics. We weren't sure when you'd wake up.
It's okay. I can sense what happens to my body, and there's no concealing bruises or injections. So the sheep chose to ignore the fox's words and lie to keep her secret. But the outcome was never in doubt. The sheep could not be popular forever.
I don't get your meaning, Osiris.
That's all right. I'm sorry. Let's administer the medicine.
front to me. I'll keep you all safe. Easy! You're never gonna penetrate my shield! Slash! Here we go. I'm gonna use this power to keep you all safe. Nice timing. Lightning! Answer to my will! Slash! You're never gonna penetrate my shield! The battle's over!
Don't worry, everyone's okay.
Leave the front to me. I'll keep you all safe. Piece of cake! Here we go. I'm gonna use this power to keep you all safe. Slash! Nice timing. Lightning! Answer to my will! This is my faith! The battle's over!
Don't worry, everyone's okay.
I didn't tell them the truth.
I can't believe what's happened to our lovely Lilosi. What a terrible, strange illness.
Imagine having to share control over your own body with another entity. Terrifying.
But that's all right. Lil Osi will be fine again after the operation. Yet Osiris found cold comfort in these encouraging words, which also reminded her of the truth she had been concealing. The girl lay on the operating table. A few extremely bright lights banished every shadow from the room, like dazzling moons. She heard the sound of the surgical tweezers being removed from the box as the echocardiogram kept beeping in rhythmic fashion.
It'll be completely fine, Osiris. All this will be over after a short nap.
Miss Shu, what will happen to the other personality after the operation?
Don't worry about it, okay? Ukuni Nushi thinks she'll simply not reappear ever again.
Does that mean she will vanish forever?
It was simply a side effect of using the living soul. We aren't even sure whether it's a real personality or just a partial aspect of one. Don't overthink it, Osiris. All we're doing is helping you recover back to normal.
Back to normal? But what if this personality has always been a part of me?
Preparing to administer special anesthesia. 10 milligrams. 20 milligrams.
I've lied to everyone. They're going to remove her like some sort of parasite, but no one's asked her for her opinion.
30 milligrams.
Wait, Miss Shu.
40 milligrams. 50 milligrams. Anesthetic administered. Target has been sedated. Commencing personality separation procedure.
Ha! Got you!
Nove said that intruders wouldn't get here this quickly. Are you a modifier?
Zip it! All you need to know is that I'm here to end this. Get lost! Just sit back and enjoy the show! So, it's all over. You see that, Osiris? Can you and your weakling friends match my power?
Leave the front to me. I'll keep you all safe.
I'll exterminate you, like the impetuous bugs you are! I will bring ruin upon this world!
Nice timing! You're never gonna penetrate my shield!
The evolution of all things will begin with this!
Access key charged! Slash!
You overestimate yourself! Is hiding all you can do? I guess bugs will
Nice
be
timing!
bugs.
Lightning! Answer to my will! This is my fate! Never gonna penetrate my shield! This battle ends here! Slash!
Stupidity at its finest!
Access key charged!
Bring ruin upon this world!
Lightning! Answer to my will! This is nice timing! Huh? Piece of cake! The battle's over! Don't worry, everyone's okay.
I was gonna do that anyway! I don't need your orders!
What are you doing?
Die!
Impossible! 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 How could it be? The Great One has given me this power, and with these two brats!
Thinking of running? I've not allowed it!
No. Not possible. I haven't.
I fulfilled my side of the bargain. I demonstrated I could take down the AGI Mecha Legion all by myself. Now it's your turn. Oh, but I don't want to trouble you. Let me do it. The longer you stay here, the deeper your consciousness will be connected with my dream. And your words just proved my guess. So now, it's the best time for me to invade your mind. Did you really think I was so naive as to believe you would simply set me free? Don't worry. I can't be bothered killing you, but I will need your help opening the treatment room door. Don't try to fight it. Be a darling and go to sleep. Admin? Administrator, what are you doing here? I won't leave, Administrator. I promised Osiris she could have my body in Neuhansa. It's not just that. I really think Osiris is much better suited for the missions. Yes. I'm sure Osiris will be able to resolve any troubling situations. She's much stronger than me. Osiris hates you all. But it's not entirely her fault. You didn't see my memories along your route, Administrator? I'm sure you must have an inkling of what I've been feeling and thinking. You can surely guess the truth by now. Osiris isn't the good little girl you all thought. She has moments of selfishness, deceitfulness, and she's a coward, willing to sacrifice another to keep it all under wraps. They're right. If this is an illness, then the girl's just a helpless bystander. Sometimes people just get sick. Nothing anyone can do about that. Yes. All the girl needs to get better is simply to accept this treatment. I knew perfectly well Osiris wasn't generated by the living soul. And yet I still thought I could use Aether Gazer to get rid of her. What's the difference? I allowed the operation to go ahead anyway because I secretly thought I'd be better off without Osiris. It'd mean no more strange looks. No more doubts about what a great kid Osiris is. That was my goal all along.
What's wrong, Administrator?
We attempted an operation on Osiris to eliminate the Aether personality. Yes. We basically tried to remove the Aether personality from Osiris, like we might do for a virus. We thought she was generated by the living soul. But the medical department made a shocking discovery during the operation. The Aether personality was not generated after Osiris got the living soul, but long before. We traced her all the way back to Osiris's own awakening. It made it all but impossible to determine which personality ought to be in true command of the body. We also found that Aether was responsible for safely controlling the tremendous amount of chaotic energy generated by the living soul. Aether was forced to step in on Osiris's behalf many times. Yes. Not only did Aether refuse to harm Osiris during the process, but exposed herself to considerable risk from the living soul.
Miss Shu knew about this all along? Then why did she never tell me? But how can everyone just accept me again after all I've done? Administrator. Administrator! Administrator!
Hey, you! Had fun exploring my head? Who is protecting you? Who let you into my consciousness?
Watch your words, rookie! That was very precarious! I nearly had to institute a system-wide shutdown to keep your consciousness safe.
Nifty trick. Then what's your next?
We're coming, Administrator!
You sent the signal too late. You're in real danger if she succeeds now. It's too dangerous. You've got to tell me next time before you decide to risk it.
Thought of everything, have you? Luring me to attack your consciousness as a distraction, and sneaking them into the Dreamscape too, huh?
Admin, what about Osiris? Understood. Ver and I will subdue Aether and see if we can find another opportunity.
Subdue me? You really thought you beat me last time? I almost feel sorry for you. You want to try it? Then give me your best shot.
Leave the front to me. I'll keep you all safe. Oh, this is my new second access key. Just modified by the cryptics. This is the first time I've used it in battle. With this shield, I'm sure I can take Aether's attacks.
So, now you've got a death wish? I sent your sword flying, so now you're back with a shield? Ha! Even if you were in a tank, I'd smash you to pieces!
Watch out, Ver! She's coming!
You're never gonna penetrate my shield! Slash!
Never underestimate. Excellent timing.
I'll open a path for us.
Access key charged! Lightning! Answer to my will! Slash! Never gonna penetrate my...
Nice timing! Access key fully functional. Operation focus. Penetrate! I'll open a path for us.
The battle's over! Don't worry, everyone's okay.
But how can everyone just accept me again after all I've done? Administrator? Are you the fox? Can I really go back? Is that the sound of Miss Shu and Sis Vare fighting Ausar? Oh no! They're in danger! I've got to help! Why am I so weak? So useless? Why? Ausar? No, that's not Ausar. I can't pin all my problems on her anymore. Then nothing will change. Allowing the operation to go ahead and locking myself in here is the coward's way out. I must defeat you to move forward. Right, Osiris? Osiris, ready to strike. It's good to fight.
I don't know if I would ever meet anyone else as kind-hearted as little Osi.
Yeah, she's a real darling. Won't bother a fly. By the way, did you get the present she made too?
No, I just don't really trust anybody not to abandon me if they know what I've done wrong.
Isn't that why you're working so hard? I thought that was your biggest motivator. To try to give something back.
I'm not as good as everyone thinks.
Do you have any idea of the cause?
Most likely, overuse of that access key living soul generated a whole new personality. I shall...
Even so, this is a kind of pathological sickness, correct?
I even do bad things to avoid my responsibilities.
Awesome! Little Osi, we passed! I told you if we work together, we'll make it!
But even though I'm like that, as long as my friends stay with me, I can still do something. I'm sorry. Please rest in peace. These curses are mine to bear. Just a hair's breadth between life and death. I'm sorry. Please rest in peace. I shall bury your souls. Sorry for making you worry. Just a hair's breadth between life and death. These curses are mine to bear. Your soul is too heavy. I'm sorry. Please rest in peace. Just a hair's breadth between life and death. I shall bury your souls. Your soul is too heavy. These curses are mine to bear. I'm sorry. Please rest in peace. Just a hair's breadth between life and death.
Osiris, you okay? Since you've decided, I'm going to expect a lot from you. As your mentor. Don't talk nonsense. Whether or not a student is letting me down, that is for the teacher to decide.
As long as they are willing to accept me.
Excellent. Welcome back, Osiris.
I've got to get back to my friends. I'm so happy we could win this together.
Look at you! Just some weaklings!
I won't let you hurt them!
Let's see how many times you can stop my attacks, you irritants!
Don't exhaust yourself, Fur. It's just a dream. We won't really come to harm.
I know, but we've come this far. I can't risk giving up any chance to save Osiris.
Prepare to die! Ha! Let's finish this!
I'm not letting you hurt my friends, Osiris.
What? Osiris, what are you doing here?
I'm here because everyone needs me.
Osiris is back! Wonderful! But how can she...
The Dreamscape system identifies each conscious awareness individually. So, both Ausar and Osiris can appear here even while sharing one body. But that is all theoretical. Osiris breaking in with Ausar already here must require astonishing willpower.
Ausar, what happened between us should stay between us. Don't hurt them. I covered up your existence and almost got you killed. I'm not going to hide behind everyone anymore.
This is the first time you have talked to me confidently, Osiris. Where is your sniveling, piteous self? So you think a weakling like you can withstand my awesome power? We're not forced to share the same body in the Dreamscape. If I wanted to, I could delete you completely.
We may have grown up together, Ausar, but I'm not going to lose to you today. And I've never been all on my own. Sis Fair, Miss Shu, I haven't been much of a good girl. I have plenty of negativity, and I brought this whole thing on everyone. But I would still like to be a part of the family. Please, trust me one more time, and back me up.
You've got it, little Osi. I've still got a sword even if my shield breaks. We can fight her together!
Ha! We've been waiting for you to say that for ages.
Everyone! Thanks! Osiris, ready to strike. It's good to fight.
Ausar, we all know you helped Osiris rid herself of Living Soul's Bane energy. We don't have to continue being enemies.
Helped her? You're mistaken. I am interested in the energy, not her.
If you begrudge me supervising the operation, so be it. The two of us shall end this now.
No! I'm the only reason the operation went ahead. If you have to hate anyone else, sir, hate me.
I've had enough of all this jabbering. I just said you mean nothing to me. Stop making noise.
Looks like we have to beat some sense into her before we can have a proper conversation.
Excellent idea. You look like the dumbest one out of the lot of you, but I admire your attitude.
I'm sorry.
See what you've
Please
done.
rest in peace. I shall bury your souls. Just a hair's breadth between life and death.
I saw that.
Focus. Penetrate.
We'll see who wins after this.
Excellent timing.
These curses are mine to bear. I'm so happy we could win this together.
What's going on? The ground is shaking.
We've spent too much time in the Dreamscape, and the battle is making it even worse. The system can't maintain for much longer.
Lord Mimir, what happens to everyone if the Dreamscape collapses?
You and the rookie will be okay. You might be out for a little while if we forcibly eject. It's hard to predict what'll happen to Osiris and Ausar if they're both fully conscious at the same time. Obviously, we've never seen anything like this.
Then we've got to knock Ausar out cold as soon as possible!
Hold on, Ver. The Dreamscape can't take this kind of punishment.
But we'll be fine as long as one of us is out before the Dreamscape collapses, right? That's fine. I can go back to the Imago Room.
No way! It took a lot of doing to wake you up, Osiris. All our effort would be wasted!
It's all right. I can figure out some way to see you all again.
So much noise! It's driving me mad! This is nothing more than a poorly constructed dreamscape. You can't threaten me. Be quiet! Oh? Interesting. I was worried the intrusion into your consciousness would leave complications. It seems I was overworried.
She didn't hurt the administrator.
But you don't seem to be afraid of me. You think the worst thing that can happen to you is you leave the dreamscape? Huh? Huh. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm tired. Have it your way.
Huh? What do you mean?
You aren't taking revenge on us?
Revenge? Please! Never mentioned it. You really think that operation could have hurt me? Just so sick to death of you weaklings huddling around each other for warmth, or pretending like your friendships matter. But if Osiris gets something out of hanging on to you lot, I can't be bothered stopping her. Since these guys can withstand me this long, they shouldn't be easily defeated by some minions. That would make that crybaby sad. Alright then, I'm going back to sleep. But I won't let you off so easy next time.
Ausar, wait! Wait! I have something to say to you.
Huh?
I never really tried to understand you or even talk to you until now.
Because you're a weakling. You didn't even know how to get out of the Imago Room.
It's not just that. But I never truly faced your existence, nor did I believe people could accept me for who I am, or even that I could talk to you. Thanks for helping me control the living soul, and watching over me all this time. Even if I almost hurt you that badly with that operation. All because I was running from the truth.
We've been over this. I don't care. But I have something to say too.
What is it?
Just that ugly doll. I never tore it up. That stupid cat did it.
Huh?
Your dumb cat broke the doll and then hid under the sofa. You thought I had done that, didn't you?
Oh, so it was... I'm sorry. So you were quite bothered by that, right?
Not really. I just wanted you to know I would never do something so pointless.
Okay. I can sense that Ausar has returned to the Imago Room. Administrator? Miss Shu? Sis Fair? I'm back. And I'm all right.
Welcome back, Osiris!
Well done. Welcome back.
And you too, Administrator. Thank you, my fox. Never mind. Forget I said that. The sheep trusted the fox's advice and revealed her hideous scarring. Indeed, far from abandoning the sheep, her many forest friends gathered around to console her with kind words and fresh grass. But it did not last for long. The sheep soon noticed the other animals sought her company less often. Sometimes they even quietly avoided her. Poor child, that scar is so hideous. I want to remain friends, but how can I ignore that hideous wound? Rather than pretending nothing is wrong, it'd be so much easier not to talk to her anymore. Such words came to the sheep's ears increasingly often.
Ha! Fair weather friends, that's all. If it was me, I'd bisect them. Use one half for steak and the other for soup.
No, you can't do that. They're not bad people. And that poor little sheep doesn't have any friends. This is what happened at the end of the story. The sheep ran into that fox again and asked why the fox had tricked her. The fox replied, "I never tricked you. The other animals did their best to get used to your scar, but you didn't put in the same effort." It turned out the sheep hadn't been willing to eat the fresh grass brought to her, and didn't go to too much effort to say hello. The little sheep had not realized that the injury hadn't just left a scar in her body, but also deep in her heart. Without the sheep's positive response, and as time went by, her forest friends began to avoid her.
Huh, so he was trying to talk his way out. And what happened in the end?
The sheep listened again to the fox and looked again into her heart. The sheep renewed her efforts with her friends, and together they healed the scar in her body and in everyone's heart.
Insufferably corny! I would have preferred an ending where she boils them all in soup after that load of nonsense.
No storybook ends like that.
Right, let's end here. I'm tired.
Okay, I'll come back to you tomorrow.
You've been telling stories outside my door since you gained control of the Imago Room. No longer hanging out with your so-called friends.
Aether Gazer is a very busy family. And I feel like there's something strangely wonderful just talking to you like this. I feel like I can tell you anything, things I can't tell others. It's like I've gained an even closer friend in you.
Strange way of putting it.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to taking the initiative with people. Is this too forward of me?
That's all right.
I thought you might be very bored locked up in here all day, so I wanted to read a storybook. If it's not interesting, I can find something else.
It's all right. Bored is bored. Not a bad bedtime story.
Okay, right.
Well then, see you tomorrow?
Ausar, what did you say? Guess I heard wrong. See you tomorrow.
Oh,